Hi everyone! How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's having a good night and I'm so excited to be back live streaming. I haven't posted a video in a while, I haven't live streamed in a while, and I thought before I start posting back on YouTube, I'd come on here and do a very chillaxed live stream and I can talk about some movies that I've missed talking about on my YouTube channel. So, some new releases that I haven't had the chance to review. I thought I'd do it in a live format and also just answer questions and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about that's movie related. And yeah, I already see that there's some people in the chat, so that's really awesome. Hi, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. And hi, Alex, it's good to see you. You're always in my live streams, and I really appreciate it. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, too. I'm kind of fake because I'm not wearing any green today, and it's St. Patrick's Day, but you know, I literally kind of forgot it was St. Patrick's Day until I saw somebody do a Instagram post with like the Leprechaun movie, the horror movie. So yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. But you asked what is a great movie to watch on a Thursday. So given that today is St. Patrick's Day, I'd say if you haven't seen any of the Leprechaun horror movies, you should watch it because even though I don't think they're that great of movies, I think they're so much fun and like it's one of those good movies to just throw on to have a good time and like laugh for a little bit. So you should watch Leprechaun. But if you're not in the mood for a horror movie, a movie that I saw recently that I really liked was The Help. I know that's like a super random recommendation, but I really saw it. I recently saw it and I really liked it. So if you haven't seen it, that's a good one to watch. So, hello, nice to see you here. How are you doing? And yeah, I'm excited to talk about some movies today. I don't know if I should start with the movies that I've most recently seen that are new or the ones that like came out a while ago. Like, I don't know if I should start from like Uncharted or if I should start with like the Batman or if I should start with Fresh. I don't know. What do you guys want? I've been kind of lacking on watching new releases, which sucks because last year, guys, I was rocking. I watched so many new releases and I was good on time, but I've been so busy. But I'm trying, to watch as much as I can. I'm missing Turning Red, which I'm really excited to see. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it, so I'm excited to see what I think about it. And what's another one that came out recently? There's one on Netflix. I think The Adam Project that I haven't watched, and I think there's a new one with Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas on Hulu, I think, or maybe I'm wrong, that I need to also catch up on. But cool. I'm glad you asked about the Batman. I'll just start talking about the Batman. Definitely something people buzzing about. Yeah, I am a huge fan of the Batman. I really, really liked it, and hopefully, I have time to do like a full-on review, maybe like a video essay on it, because I don't have a script with me right now, so my thoughts are everywhere. But I really loved the Batman, and I loved it a lot more than I thought I was going to love it because I've been really excited for the Batman, and I'm a huge fan of Robert Pattinson, and not only that, but I just thought the trailers made it look really cool. But I just really dug the movie, and my favorite thing about it is Gotham in the movie. I think it's my favorite version of Gotham that I've seen, in the Batman adaptations that I have seen. I haven't seen them all, so, maybe it's not fair for me to say that. But I loved how Gotham was used as a character in the Batman. And by the way, since we're talking about the Batman, feel free for anybody to like chat anything about the Batman that you want. And we can keep going from there. But I really liked Gotham as a character in the Batman, and you know, I also really liked how the movie was like dark, but it made sense for it to be dark, if that makes sense, because I feel like a lot of movies now they like try to go dark, but then I feel like it's only done for style but not for substance. And I think it worked really well in this movie, just having the entire tone like fit. I feel like, not to make a pun out of it, but like the whole movie was trying to solve a puzzle, and I feel like everything in this movie fit together like a puzzle, like a perfect puzzle, because everything complemented each other, which I think was something that was like really cool about it, and it's something that I really appreciate it when like I feel like everything checks off the boxes and goes well with each other. The acting was really good. If I had to like say something that I didn't really like, I guess it's something that I didn't necessarily not like about it. It's just something that I think, if they do make more Batman movies, I think that it'll get better. But I feel like some character introductions were not that great, and some character moments could have been better if they had developed it in the movie itself. Like one that comes to mind is Alfred. I liked him in the movie and I liked the scenes that he had with Bruce Wayne and stuff, but I think a lot of this times when, like, I was watching the movie as an audience that I was like, "Oh, I do care about what's going on." I feel like it wasn't because of what was happening in the movie, I think it was because of, like, what what I know from previous Batman stories and Batman movies, if that makes sense. Like, I feel yeah, I just feel like that's something they could have done a little bit better, maybe even the Penguin introduction too, but that's, like, something that's, like, a nitpick. I really, really love this movie. The movie's long, but, like, I think it picks up really well in, like, the hour mark, but I won't lie, when I was watching this in the movie theater, I checked what time it was, and I was very shocked that it had only been an hour, and I was, like, a little concerned it was gonna go slow, but I think it picked up, and it did what it had to do, and I love Zoe Kravitz too. Can't believe I haven't mentioned her, but she was awesome. Let me see what you're saying. Everyone is now giving credit of Paul Dano as an actor because he was fantastic in There Will Be Blood and Little Miss Sunshine. He's a great actor. I haven't seen any of those movies, but, I do think he's a great actor, and I think he did a good job, and I thought, I don't know much about the Riddler, so I thought it was just, like, funny how his portrayal was because I think it's kind of ironic because you expect the guy to be, like, super serious, and I don't know, I guess what you think I think when people think of a villain, they don't think of what the movie showed, and I think that was very interesting as well. But also, I really love the score of the movie so, so much, and I don't know, I just really wanna see this story continue. I don't wanna spoil because this is not like a spoiler live stream, but something happened at the end that made me pretty excited. Although, I feel like I kind of expect it out of every Batman project, but it got me excited. And I just really like the vibe of this. It was really different than the vibe of like other Batman movies that I've seen, like The Dark Knight, especially with Bruce Wayne's portrayal. And, you know, I still think I like The Dark Knight more just because I've seen that movie so many more times. So, like, not even comparing it with quality, just like how they both exist. I've known The Dark Knight way longer and it's had a much bigger impact on me, but, you know, yeah, I don't know. Which one do you guys like more? Do you guys like The Dark Knight more, the Batman more? What's your favorite Batman adaptation? Because to me, I still think The Dark Knight is the best. I love that movie so much. And it's really interesting how, Bruce Wayne was portrayed very differently in both of them because in the Batman, we didn't really get his playboy side. Although I think it's also because this was like a little bit earlier than other movies take place. I think we might get that, but I still really like that portrayal in like the Christopher Nolan Batman movies because to me that's like playing on like his mask is this like playboy Bruce Wayne, you know what I mean? And stuff, but yeah, I really like the Batman. The score is awesome. Yeah, yeah. He also yeah, some of the best Pixar scores. Yeah, and he also only did the score for Spider-Man No Way Home, which also was awesome. He's great composer. I love his work. Um Did you okay, let me see. Did you like that scene at the end? A lot of people don't, and I can't relate. Yeah, I mean, I think I know what you're talking about. I did like it. I'm excited about it. Like, I was like shocked, but also I feel like if I really think about it, I expected it, you know what I mean? But I'm very excited. I'm just yeah, I'm just excited. Like honestly, I'm a fan of like when I really like a movie and I just want to see it grow, especially when they tease stuff for the future. And I think the way they tease stuff in this one was interesting and I guess not like I feel like some movies tease stuff and it makes me more excited for the future of the movie or like the future of the sequels, the franchise if it gets to that and it takes away from the movie itself. But I honestly, I love this movie and I'm just excited to see the future of it. Let me see if there's any more Batman talk. Haven't watched the Batman yet. I really recommend it, and I especially if you can watch it in IMAX because it's so good and the sound design is so great on there too. And like, I love watching IMAX movies at night and especially the Batman. If you can go like at a 7 p.m. showing to IMAX, I think you'll have a great time. The Dark Knight is still my fave. Yeah, as you should. As you should. Just kidding. Both are good movies, but I do love The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight will forever be a classic in its own right, but the Batman has the best solo movie of all the Batman films. Yeah, I agree. I think the Batman did a good job at like just I feel like it's like the Bruce Wayne vibes, you know what I mean? I really liked how he was so emo, like, actually, I loved it. I loved it so much. I can't say it's better than The Dark Knight as a movie, as a Batman movie, it's my favorite one for sure, they got so much right with the character, and he's the main focus. Yeah, yeah. Well said, well said. And Daniela says the Batman was literally so good. Yeah, we love the Batman. Um, I haven't rewatched it. I really want to rewatch it. I'm curious to see what I'll think about it when I rewatch it because I think when I rewatch it a second time, it'll like flow a lot better. Not that the flow was bad the first time, but I'm telling you guys, I was at the movie theater and I was like, "Oh my god, it's moving kind of slow." And I think when I watch it again, I'll kind of know the pacing and stuff, and that whole thing will be better, but I'm just so happy it exists, and I'm so happy that it's waited so long. Every time one of these movies that kept getting, like, delayed actually comes out, it feels like a fever dream because I'm like, "Oh, this is real life." I've seen it 3 times already, as you should, as you should. Oh my god, I wanna watch it again so bad. I need to find the time for the Batman because it really, really is the best. Let's see, let me catch up on the chat, and then we'll get to Batman if you guys still want to, or we can talk about another movie. Let me see. Oh, hi, Luke. What's up, Jennifer? I'm currently at work, but I wanted to stop by and say hi. Well, if you're still here, even if you're not, hi. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a good time at work. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like I saw another comment. Hello. The next movie I hopefully will see in theaters is Ty West's new film X. Oh my god, I really want to watch it. It looks great. It gives me like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, American Horror Story vibes, like mixed into one. And it's A24, so I'm curious to see what they do with it because I kind of feel like it being A24 might ruin it. No offense to A24. I like some of their horror movies, but I feel like this movie could be a lot of fun, and I wonder if A24 will go in that direction because a lot of the horror movies that I've seen from them are super serious and like, I guess in the new Scream movie, how they talked about like elevated horror, you know what I mean? So I think that would be, I think A24, I wonder how it'll blend because I guess what I imagine the movie being, I wonder if it'll actually be that. So let me see. Screen Fun says, "Have you checked No Exit? It was a surprisingly pretty good thriller." I have not, and why do I not know what movie that is? Let me check it out on Letterbox, and I'll add it to my watch list. Okay, cool. Okay, cast. Okay, this looks cool. I'm gonna add this to my watch list, and hopefully I'll see it very soon. I love a good thriller, and I feel like I've been lacking in the horror department, which is why I need to see X. I'm gonna watch No Exit, and yeah, I'll just keep watching horror movies. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Sorry, guys, I'm like trying to catch up on the chat. Joker or the Batman, both are definitely better than some DCEU films. Yeah, I think they're better than a lot of DCEU films. Although I will give credit, I feel like I've talked about this before, but I used to like say I hated the DCEU, and I don't hate it anymore. Like I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like I will forever love Marvel more. But like when I actually sat down and watched I think I saw most of the DCEU movies. I enjoyed a good bit of them. I don't like Aquaman and I don't, there's like bad ones, obviously, but I enjoyed a good chunk of those. But I do think, yeah, the Batman is better than all of those. Joker, I think, I loved that movie when it came out, and I still do like that movie. But I haven't rewatched it just because I feel like I won't like it as much, and I don't know, like there's nothing wrong with that movie to me. I just feel like it won't hit as it did the first time, if that makes sense. But Daniela is asking, "Have you seen Frida?" Oh my god, I literally just watched Frida the other day. How did you know? So I saw Frida, an unpopular opinion, but I didn't really like it that much. I gave it 3 stars on my letterbox, but like, I gave it 3 stars because I'm not gonna like discredit good things about it. Like I liked the acting, the editing I loved because the editing matched a lot of Frida's paintings. But I don't know if you guys have seen Frida, if you can like back me up on this or like if you can share your opinions. But I didn't like that the movie to me, it felt like Frida Kahlo was a secondary character. And I think that's weird because, the movie's supposed to be about her and it focuses a lot on her husband and his political sides and troubles and there's definitely a focus on her as well, but I feel like if I didn't know anything about this movie, I'd say it was a Frida relationship movie, mostly with her husband Diego Rivera. Whoa, why did I just pronounce his name wrong? Diego Rivera. Like I didn't really get the Frida part of it, if that makes sense. And I was kind of disappointed by that. But yeah, that's kind of I was so disappointed by it. I don't know why. I also expected the movie to be in Spanish, just because it's in Mexico. But even if it's in English, fine. I just think the movie it could have been written a lot differently. I think a lot of scenes were just there to like benefit her husband as a character, like push his story along further rather than hers. Like there's some things that happened in the middle of the movie that I was like, "Oh my god, we're going to explore this." And they just brush it over like if it's nothing. And yeah, I was disappointed by it, unfortunately. Let me see. What do you think about the fact that Ben Affleck is probably coming back as Batman? I have really no feelings towards this. I'm not the like I don't hate him as Batman, but I don't love him as Batman. Like I just think he's there, you know what I mean? It goes back to me saying like I mean, I like the DCEU now a lot more than I have in the past, but like him as Batman isn't really groundbreaking to me. It's also not the worst thing in the world, you know what I mean? So I kind of have no thoughts about this. Let me see. Right now the reviews of X is stellar and Rotten Tomatoes is like late 90s score. That's awesome. That makes me very happy. You know, I'm happy. I hope I love it as much as the people on the internet are liking it. I mean, I think I will. Like, I feel like when I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, if everything goes the way I think it'll go, this is for me because it gives me it's like a specific genre of horror that I really like, and when done right, I think it's awesome. So I'm just hoping it's a good time. I need some horror in my life. Like I said, I've been lacking watch in the horror department, and hopefully I can check it out. I don't know if I can this weekend, but maybe the weekend after. And Alex says, "What's up, Jennifer?" What's up, Alex? How are you doing? Okay, so you say you weren't a fan of No Exit. Hmm. Wow. Damn. Competition, competition. No, I'm just kidding. I'm excited for No Exit now because it looks interesting and people on my letterbox like kind of enjoy. Like I see a lot of like 3-star and up reviews, which that's a good sign to me. I feel like when there's too many 2 stars and under, might not be that good. Fresh though, okay, let's switch the conversation to Fresh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I'm not gonna like go into spoilers because like I'm just gonna be talking a bunch of movies on this live stream. But if you haven't seen Fresh, go watch it right now on Hulu. I started watching this. Okay, so I went to New York City like last weekend and my flight got really delayed, like extremely delayed. There was like a snowstorm. There was no flight crew to fly my plane. That's a story time on itself. And I was basically my flight was supposed to leave at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Ended up leaving like at 10 something a.m. on Sunday. So like a whole night later. And I started it on the airport and I was like, wait, this is like actually good because the other movie that I had seen at the airport was one called Sydney White, which is just like an early 2000s movie that, you know, if you want some fun early 2000s chick flick vibes, go ahead and watch it. But it's not like the most groundbreaking thing. And then I was watching Fresh and I stopped at the 30-minute mark, which if you've seen the movie, you know that that's when it gets crazy good because it does a complete shift, which I did not expect. I honestly didn't know anything about this movie going into it. I knew there was something weird going on, but I didn't expect what I saw. And then I stopped watching it at the airport because I'm like, no, 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 no. I need to give this my full attention. And then I come home and I put it on my TV. I rewatched it from the beginning, and it's so good. Like, guys, I appreciate so much that this movie was made because it's one of those awesome examples of a movie that has a message, but it also just works so well because so often a movie will have a message and the execution doesn't work as well as I think they thought it would work. And in this case, it worked almost perfectly in my opinion. There's some things about it that like I have some questions I wish they answered. The third act I think is my least favorite act because like there's some things that happen that I feel like slow down the movie a little bit and also some things that just like happen way too fast, but just talking positively about it, loved the acting. Sebastian Stan killed it. Everybody killed it in the movie, but like that's funny. Oh my god, if you know what it's about, that's kind of funny. But I just really liked it and I loved the score and I loved the editing and I just loved how it kept me on the edge of my seat and it didn't have to show me too much gore because the movie's gross and there's a lot of gross things that happen, but it didn't have to show me everything for me to like like want to be anxious, and I really appreciated that. And yeah, let me know what you guys all think of Fresh. Daniela agrees. That 30-minute intro, I think we need to have more of those. That was such an incredible idea. I just I loved it because it's suddenly like it's so interesting how it goes from like a little rom-com movie to like, oh shit, this is something that's terrifying. And what I really appreciated about it too is that it was freaky and it was creepy and weird stuff was happening, but that comedy aspect that was in the beginning 30 minutes continued throughout. That made scenes feel so much better. Like the dialogue was so well written in this movie. Favorite film of 2022 so far? The Batman for me. I haven't seen too many. I think I've seen like 6 new releases, but The Batman for sure. Let me see if anybody else is talking about Fresh before I jump back into some other questions. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is so impromptu of me. I usually plan my live streams a little bit more, but I was just like, I want to hop on and talk with everybody. Let me see. Denise says Fresh slays. Literally it does. Literally it does. I went into Fresh blind, best blind watch in a long time. Yeah, no, I agree. I really didn't know anything about it. I I can't lie, I suspected it was something creepy because my friends had seen it like before me and they didn't spoil anything, but like I kind of heard a little bit of their conversation and it was like I could tell that it was something in the thriller department, but I didn't expect what I saw, like at all. At all. And I agree. I would say, not a totally blind watch for me, but yeah, I agree. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Sebastian Stan is never gonna score a day after this movie was too believable. Yeah. No, he was so good. He was so good. And I don't know if you guys have seen Pam and Tommy, but I want to watch that too on Hulu. Damn, Sebastian Stan and Hulu. What partnership do they have going on? I really want to see Pam and Tommy because he looks so unrecognizable in that role. And this role that Sebastian Stan did, I feel like it was one of those cases where like I don't see the actor anymore. Like I can obviously tell it's Sebastian Stan, but he just did his character so well. He was, like you said, he was way too believable, honestly. Let me see. Okay. Let me go back and read some comments, but you guys can keep talking about the Batman or Fresh, whatever you guys want. Oh my god, I'm so bad at forgetting what I haven't like talked about, guys. Okay, let me see. Yes, I already answered this. I said the Batman. Most anticipated horror movie for the rest of the year 2022. I don't know. Why do I feel like I can't remember any single horror movie that's coming out this year? The first one that popped into my mind was Halloween Ends. And I know there's a lot of like, discourse of like, is the Halloween franchise even worth it? And I enjoyed Kills, wasn't the best movie in the world, but I'm excited for Halloween Ends. But hold on. Horror movies coming out in 2022 because I feel like there was another one that I was I feel like there's another one that was supposed to come out for the rest of 2022 that I was like really excited about. Oh my god, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I still haven't seen that. What did you guys think about that one, my horror movie lovers? What did you guys think? Okay, no. I remember the one it was. Nope by Jordan Peele. That's my most anticipated one so far just because Jordan Peele at this point has never disappointed and Nope looks super interesting. I have no idea really what it's about. I haven't seen the trailer since the Super Bowl one. I saw it when it came out for the Super Bowl, and I'm excited just because I'm such a fan of Jordan Peele, and I hope it doesn't disappoint. He hasn't disappointed so far, so I'm just like hoping he doesn't. And also, I think what's that? The movie there was supposed to be a new Orphan movie to come out. I think that's still coming out this year. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm excited for that one. But yeah. Favorite Funko Pop in your collection? Ooh, that's a good one. What is my favorite Funko Pop? I have a lot of Funko Pops. And I don't have all of them in my reach to show you guys. But, what's my favorite Funko Pop? I don't know. That's so hard. Wait, I'm trying to think. Because, okay, I have one, but I only have. Let me see, actually. Do I have the other one back here? No. Okay. I don't have them both here, but this one. Just because I love how it looks together. This one and then the Leia one that matches it. I don't know where I have my Leia. It should probably be somewhere. My room is full of Funko Pops everywhere, guys. Not just this little corner. But I love it because when it came, it's like the I love you scene, and that's one of my favorite scenes in any movie ever. And Han and Leia are like my favorite characters ever, my favorite romance ever. And I love how they look side by side, both of them. I don't know why I have the Leia far apart, but my Funko Pops are falling. Okay, that's my Black Widow. Not my favorite, but I do like her as well. She just decided to fall, so we're gonna keep her right there. Okay, but yeah, it's my favorite Funko Pop. Jenna Ortega is becoming a big star in the horror scene. Yeah, she's gonna be the next Scream Queen, the next Final Girl, and I love that. I kind of love that. Maybe that's coming back because I feel like there was. I mean, for a long time in just the horror movie genre, there's been this era where like they get the same actress to constantly be in horror movies, and she looks to be the next one, and I like that. Are you getting Spider-Man No Way Home when it comes out on 4K Blu-ray? Yes, I am. I have not pre-ordered it yet, which I probably should because I've heard it's like selling out everywhere, but I have not had the chance to like look and buy it, but I'm definitely gonna get that for sure. I'm gonna get it in 4K. So excited. I live near New York City, and yeah, the winter here is literally so cold. Guys, I've never seen snow. I never experienced that much cold till my trip to New York City, and I saw snow, and it was like really exciting and really cool. But oh my god, I was so cold. The morning that we were gonna end up actually flying that Sunday morning, it was like 9 degrees, and I was dying. I was dying because I mean, I live down here in Miami, Florida, and it's never this cold. And yeah, we chilling with that 7 degrees tomorrow in New York City. You see, that's the normal for me, like 70, 80. It gets too hot here sometimes, but yeah, that's the normal for me. Are you going to watch Deep Water on Hulu? Is that the name of the Ana de Armas Ben Affleck movie? Because if so, then yes, I'm gonna plan on watching it. I said earlier I have so many 2022 releases to catch up on. And actually, speaking of 2022, the other day, guys, I was like editing something for school and we had to write down the date. And when I wrote the day and the year 2022, I had a moment where I was like, wait, is it actually 2022? Like, we're in 2022? That number feels so crazy to me. But anyway, Jenna Ortega, new Scream Queen. Yeah, I feel like I feel like I pinned your comment. I pinned it again. I'm so sorry. I'm so behind on comments. Okay, let me see. Will you be making a full video talking about the Batman? I hope so. I would really like to do like a full on like actual formal review where my thoughts are organized. So hopefully that will be coming. Pam and Tommy is interesting. What does that mean? Is it good? Is it bad? I've heard a lot of mixed stuff. I just really want to check it out because I think the acting is going to be really good. But honestly, guys, I'm so bad at watching shows. I feel like I haven't seen a show or finished a show in a while. I was watching Daredevil, and I need to get back on that because Daredevil was very good. Pam and Tommy is very good, and yes, the performances lost in the role, including Lily James as Pamela Anderson. Yeah, I imagined that. I feel like that's gonna be one of those shows where that happens. So that's cool. Army Hammer could have also played Sebastian's role. If you know, you know. That's what that will be. Nope looks pretty good. Yes. This is so funny, guys. Oh my god, Army Hammer. He would have played that role extremely well. That's why they didn't cast him because like he didn't even need a script technically. The Batman or Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm gonna go with Spider-Man No Way Home just because I genuinely haven't felt true bliss since I saw that movie. Like actually, that movie was so good. But I think it's really hard to compare them because they're both so different. I can't even tell you which one has better quality because I'm not gonna go there. But I like No Way Home more. Okay, let me see. What did you think? What did you think about Uncharted? Are we gonna switch to the Uncharted movie talk? Maybe, guys. Give me a second. I'm gonna go through everybody else's comments and then we're still talking about Uncharted because I have a lot to say about Uncharted. I actually did enjoy Uncharted. Anyway, Texas Chainsaw was literally Halloween Kills. Go in with that mindset and you should have a good time. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm not the biggest fan of the Texas franchise. I've seen a good couple of them. I only really like the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But yeah, it doesn't look like it'll blow my mind, but yeah, okay. I'll go into it with this mindset. I really don't like the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I feel like the dialogue is weak, but the kills great. Oh my god, so Halloween Kills vibes? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, wait, let me see. Controversial take. I preferred Halloween Kills than the 2018 one. Michael was never as scary as it was in Kills. Every time he got in the house, I got so scared for the people inside. Yes. Yes. I agree with this. Michael was very scary and he was like literally unstoppable in this one, like literally. I I just like Kills because exactly what you said. Like I feel like this is what we expect of Michael, and I feel like it's weird that we've barely gotten a Michael like this in Halloween. It's really different from like I guess what John Carpenter did with his character in the first Halloween, but I feel like the more modern we get, this is how I imagine Michael Myers. And yeah, I agree. I agree very much with that comment. Okay, let me talk about Uncharted for a little bit and then I'll continue with some questions. But I really liked Uncharted. I'm going to be honest, I don't play the games. I Actually, I played literally like one scene at my friend's house and it was a fun time, but I don't know anything about it. So I went into it with the perspective of like, this is just going to be a fun adventure movie. You know what I mean? I didn't go into it with the perspective that, like, oh, I know everything about the games and this is how I want it to be, which is fair. I go like that when I know the property well as well. But I really had a fun time with it. I liked Tom Holland. I think Tom Holland plays what he knows how to play a lot. What else? I think Mark Wahlberg was like okay. Like I don't think Mark Wahlberg was really acting because I feel like I've seen him act like this many, many times. But the movie was good and I had a lot of like interesting twists and turns that I didn't expect. A lot of like a lot of characters being like, "Oh, don't trust me. I mean, you should trust me," and then, ended up being like they shouldn't have trusted them. And it was just fun. I feel like it's one of those movies that I can just turn on, and I am planning on rewatching it whenever it comes out on Blu-ray and stuff because I just feel like it's a fun movie, and it gave me a lot of Indiana Jones vibes. Indiana Jones is obviously way better. No offense if you think Uncharted is better, but I just think it's like the adventure genre is a genre that I feel like hasn't been hitting as good as it should have it for a long time, and I feel like this was a really good adventure movie. It gave me what I like about adventure movies, just a fun time. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and then if you guys have anything else you want to discuss about Uncharted, we most definitely can. Okay, let me see. Let me catch up on the chat. Have you seen The Fallout with Jenna Ortega and Maddie Ziegler? Ortega gave the best performance of her career. I started watching that and it got I feel like it was gonna affect me, like mentally, and that's why I stopped watching it because I also didn't know what that movie was about, and then it's about like a school shooting, and I saw a good like 40 minutes of that movie, and I do plan on rewatching it. I just think I need to like be in the right mental headspace, if that makes sense. Just because that topic to me, it's just the topic that like I'm glad is being explored in movies because I think we need to raise awareness, especially from the perspective that like the movie is showing it, from these like young teenage girls. But it's something that like I need to prepare myself because it hurts my heart. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, I've heard she's great. I mean, what I did see, she was also really great. Yes, I'm planning on seeing Black Phone. I think it looks really, really good. Hello, Movie and Train Studios. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I'm seeing X in the outfit tomorrow. I'm so excited. I also want to see the outfit. It looks so much fun. Oh my god. I hope you have fun with both of those. Let me know what you think of that when you watch it. Let me see. Have you watched The Boys on Amazon Prime? If so, did you see the new trailer? I have not seen The Boys. I need to watch that because every single person that I know says that is a very good show. So I need to watch it. Hey Jennifer, great to see you back. Hi Joe. Welcome to the northern states. LOL, I got stuck in the snow at my job delivering mail and I feel like Luke and Empire in the Simpsons movie. Yeah, living in the Florida, I can't relate. And when I went to New York, I was like, I really want to see snow. And then it brought a ton of problems, which I guess is fair for snow, but yeah, that's funny. It's funny. How do you feel about all the controversial news about Blonde? That's the Marilyn Monroe movie, right? Honestly, I feel like I've read I've read a good bit of it. I think I know what's I think I know what you're talking about. I just I don't know. I don't think it's like needed. What happened with the movie and like all the takes like all the takes, like all the years it's taken for it to be released, and then like hearing that it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know too much about it because like I've heard like certain things about it and I've read certain things, but honestly, I think it's a Netflix movie, right? Um, I'm not super excited about it, so I'm gonna just be like, okay, you know what I mean? Let me see, let me see. Are you probably gonna watch Chris Stuckman's new indie horror Shelby Oaks next year? Yeah, I'm really excited for that. I really am. When he announced that he was like making a movie, I was like, oh my god, that sounds so awesome. And it being a horror movie, I even got more excited. So yeah, I definitely will be watching that. Really need to take some time to watch Fresh. Yeah, honestly, like after this live stream or whenever you decide to leave this live stream, go watch it because you won't regret it and you won't regret it. No Way Home is my fave MCU movie. What about you? Yeah, same. I love it. I loved Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm so excited to rewatch it. Like, that movie was so good. And, you know, I'm curious to see if it still, like, holds up when I rewatch it because when I did rewatch it the second time at the movie theater, it held up. It was so good. And I'm just so excited to see it again. So excited. I don't plan I don't play the Uncharted games, but I feel like Uncharted is a simple watch in a theater. Yeah, it's so nice to just have a movie with this, like adventure vibes and it just be so simple and like cool. But it still had like, like it wasn't super simple and to the point. Like there were still, things going on in the plot. And it feels nice because sometimes I just don't want to watch a movie and have to be over analyzing and have to be overthinking things. You know what I mean? Like it's just nice to turn on a movie and just have a good time. And that's how I felt with this movie. I too liked Uncharted, even as someone who's a fan of the game series. I kind of agree with you about Wahlberg. He was fine, but he felt like he literally walked off the set of The Happening. Oh, yeah, you're right about that. You're so right. Sorry, I am late. What's up? Oh my god, no. It's okay. It's okay. I've been live for like 30 minutes, so you're not too late. I'm just here chilling, talking about some new movie releases, and honestly, whatever you guys want to talk about. How are you doing? As someone who loves the Uncharted games, I don't like Mark as Sully should have been someone older. Yeah, I don't know anything about the games, but I have seen Sully and like it just doesn't match. Doesn't match. Do you play any instruments? No, I played the piano for a good bit month, so that counts. And I used to play the recorder in my elementary school, but no, I don't play any instruments. Do you play any instruments? I wish I could play instruments, honestly. I used to really be obsessed with playing, like, with wanting to play the violin and the cello for some reason. I never learned how to do it, but I had an American Girl doll and I bought her, like, her own cello, her own violin, and I was vicariously living through my American Girl doll. Have you watched Stranger Things? And if so, are you excited for season 4? Yes, I'm, like, so excited for season 4. I'm gonna say I'm the biggest Stranger Things fan because I've been watching it ever since it came out, and it's crazy how young I was when I started and how young everybody was, and now everybody's growing up, and it's crazy. But I'm super excited for season 4. We haven't gotten like a trailer, have we? And we haven't really gotten much. I'm just like, I feel like there's so much we don't know, but I'm so excited about it. You know what I mean? It's just that last season was so good in the summer 2019, before the world basically started breaking apart. It was a good time. I hope season 4 is just as good. And I know there's going to be like 2 volumes, which is something different, interesting. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they do. You went to New York? Yes, I went to New York City. I was gonna vlog, and I have some vlog footage, but it's like so disjointed and like not like I vlogged a little bit. I was like, "Hey guys, I'm here," and then like the next footage is me like at night watching a Broadway show. Like it doesn't match. So I feel like maybe I could do because I wanted to like document it. It was my first time actually going to New York and also traveling really by myself. I went with some people from school, but I was like by myself for the first time. And I have like some footage. Maybe you guys will get a video of like just random New York footage because why not, guys? Why not? The fallout was great, but yes, tough watch. I credit them for not showing shocking gory scene during the school shooting scene. Yeah, I appreciated that as well. I feel like it had an even bigger effect just watching it from the perspective of, oh my god, I just moved my microphone. Sorry if you guys heard that, like a loud bang or something. But I think it worked well that they showed it from the perspective of the people in the bathroom. It made it even tougher to watch, but also just, yeah, I appreciated that they didn't show the whole thing happening. The Boys is a perfect show. I hope you'll like it. I'm telling you, I'm super bad at watching shows because I have so many that I need to watch. You know, I haven't even seen Bridgerton, which I know the new season is coming out soon. So, oh my god, I need to watch so many shows. I'm like very good about watching movies, but shows, I'm terrible at. Hi Sasha, good to see you here. What is the best movie you've seen lately? Okay, I talked about this movie earlier, but I recently saw The Help and I think that movie is so good. I had never seen it before and it was awesome. Another movie that I saw recently that I really liked. Wait, let me go to it. Let me go to it. Was Hogsaw Ridge. I was going through my letterbox because guys, letterbox is the best because not only can I see what you guys are watching, but I can remember what I was watching. But yeah, The Help and Hawksaw Ridge were both so good, and they're both very tough to watch in their own different ways because The Help deals with racism and just oh my god, so many like just so many things that it's like crazy, crazy. And then Hacksaw Ridge just has such an interesting perspective of war. And you know, if you guys haven't followed me for a while, you might know that I'm not the biggest fan of war movies at all. I not only find them hard to watch, but it's something that like I just don't tend to watch myself. And this is, I could safely say, one of the best ones that I've seen because I really like the perspective and the story that it chose to tell because it's a really interesting one. And yeah, those are the two best movies I've seen recently. And yeah, I also started one last night that I've heard so many people on Letterbox recently like really liking, and that's why I love Letterbox because whenever you guys are watching something good, I'm gonna watch it. And it's an older movie, like I feel like from the I don't know what year it was, but like from the 2000s, The Tree of Life with like Brad Pitt, and I just started that one yesterday. I've seen like 30 minutes of it so far, and you know I'm mentioning it because everybody that I've seen on Letterbox says it's really good, so hopefully I love it as much as they do. And Josh says The Boys is legitimately great. Season 3 is gonna be. That's awesome, dude. I need to catch up because now I have FOMO. I have the fear of missing out The Boys season 3. I need to watch it. Did you see the Adam Project? I thought it was a good time. No, I need to watch it. That's one of the 2022 releases I have missed. And I don't know much about that one, so it'll be a blind watch for me, but I'm excited to check it out because I've heard good things about it actually. Have you seen Encanto and what you think since I am part Colombian? I really liked Encanto. I gave it like 5 stars. I love that movie. I thought it was so cute. I loved the villain wasn't like an actual villain. I liked how it talked about generational trauma. I loved it. I loved it. What did you think of Encanto? Because I had such a great, great time with it. You have to watch both The Boys and Invincible. Yeah, both of them have been on my watch list for so long. I promise, guys. I promise I'll watch them soon. Like, I promise. Oh my god, I need to catch up. I need to catch up on so many shows. Speaking of New York, I got to see the house where Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker lived out in Queens. The feeling I felt was so surreal. Oh my god, that's awesome. Since I was only there for such a short amount of time, and I was there technically for something for my school. Like we were there for a conference for like design and yearbook and stuff, and then we had a bunch of free time to just explore New York City. But I love going to new states, going to new countries and like visiting filming locations. That's one of my favorite things to do. And when I go back to New York, I'm gonna go and scout. I'm gonna go and look, finding filming locations and ghost tours. Those are my two favorite things to do that I do like almost everywhere where I go. So that is so awesome, and I'm glad you could have had that feeling because I'm sure it was so awesome. What movie do you think will win Best Picture this year? Let me go back to the nominees because I know them, but I don't at the same time. Because guys, I tweeted yesterday. Give me a second. I tweeted yesterday, should I make a rant video about the Oscars? And people were like, yeah. And somebody put, oh, you should wait until the Oscars are over. You probably have more to say. And I thought that was hilarious. But I'm not super excited for the Oscars this year. Hold on, I'm trying to look up the best pictures. The best picture nominees for 2022. Um, I'm not super excited for them just because I have such like a should I rant about the Oscars here? I don't know, maybe I'll do it a little bit, but I just feel like the Oscars are getting so like pretentious and like I don't know how to phrase it correctly, but like the term Oscar movies and like I just don't like how they differentiate movies and like so much. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I won't talk too much about it. Let me tell you guys what I think will win. I'm trying to watch all the Best Picture nominees. I've seen Coda. I recently saw that. I really liked it. I've seen Don't Look Up. I've seen Dune. I've seen King Richard, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. So I haven't seen. Oh wait, I've also seen Licorice Pizza, which oh my god, I really didn't like that movie. I hope it doesn't win, guys. I hope it doesn't win. I still need to see Nightmare Alley, Drive My Car, and Belfast. So not that many that I need to see, but I feel honestly, I feel like West Side Story could win. I don't want it to win, but I feel like it could. Belfast, I know has gotten a lot of buzz at other festivals, and I think that might also win. But out of these, I would honestly say the one that I would want to win is King Richard. I really like that movie a lot. I loved that movie. So yeah, that's kind of my opinion. But I'm not super excited for this year's Oscars. So yeah, let me see. Let me keep going. You should watch Batman Gotham by Gaslight. Batman has to investigate a bunch of murders committed by Jack the Ripper. It's pretty dope. It's on HBO Max and it's animated. Dude, that sounds epic. That sounds epic. I'm gonna add it to my watch list. That sounds like that is so cool. Why have I like not heard about that? Thank you for spreading the word. Everybody go check that out because that sounds awesome. Have you seen Old Boy? No, I have not seen Old Boy. Have you seen Attack on Titan? I also have not seen Attack on Titan, but I know a good bit about it because my friend really likes it. I fell asleep watching both Adam Project and No Exit. Damn, so you're everybody's saying this movie's good and then you're like, no, it wasn't that good. No, I'm just kidding. I'll see. I'll see what happens when I watch it. Honestly, I haven't fallen asleep watching a movie in the longest time. So if that happens, that's how you know it's a bad movie. Favorite anime shows? I don't watch too much anime, which sucks, but I don't. So I don't really watch any anime shows, so I can't give you an answer on that one. But if you have any recommendations, let me know and I will definitely write them down and add them to my watch list. Bro, West Side Story is nominated for Best Picture. Need we say more? I don't like West Side Story. I have a whole review up if you want to hear me talk about it. But I didn't like it, and I hope it doesn't win, but I feel like it might. I hope it doesn't. Just because no. Will you watch The Worst Person in the World? Great foreign film that was nominated for Best Foreign Film. I've been wanting to watch it for the longest time. A local, like, indie art house theater by my house has been playing it for the longest time, and I need to go watch it because I've wanted to see it for so long. And it looks great, and I've heard nothing but great reviews, so I definitely need to watch those. For my personal opinion, I prefer Belfast and Licorice Pizza, and Dune should win Best Picture. Alex, I did not like Licorice Pizza one bit. I mean, there were things about it that were good. Like, I like the cinematography, but I just don't see it winning Best Picture. I mean, well, no. I mean, I just can't. Like, my brain cannot wrap my mind around it winning Best Picture because I just don't see it and think, oh, the best of 2022. But that's just me. I started Belfast a while back and I stopped watching it because I don't remember why I stopped watching it, but I want to really finish Belfast because it looked good, like from what I was watching, and it's been getting so much love at like the Critics' Choice Awards and other awards. So, give me a second, guys. I've been talking for like so long, and I haven't had any water. Let me see. Okay. I agree. The Oscars are so boring to watch. I feel like Power of the Dog would be the most boring pick for Best Picture. I really hope someone else wins. I agree. I think The Power of the Dog is like really well made and it has a lot of good stuff in it, but I just think it would be such a boring pick. I just feel like the Oscars are not really made for people anymore. Like I don't know. I just feel like the Oscars are made for such a specific amount of people that have access to these movies and also like I don't know. I feel like I could go on about this guys and make a whole like 5-hour live stream about it and I don't want to like be super negative at 8 p.m. tonight. But yeah, I agree. They're kind of boring to watch, even though I still watch them because I want to see what wins and I like to be informed. But like, I just feel like I haven't felt so much excitement in such a long time from the Oscars. You would absolutely love My Hero Academia without question. Noted. Gonna write that down. I do know what that is, but I've never seen it, so now I have a recommendation to go watch it. The Boys and Invincible are so good. Yes. Everybody says so, and I need to watch them. You guys, this live stream is making me feel FOMO because I'm missing out on a lot of shows. Okay, check out Attack on Titan, Death Note, Cowboy Bebop, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Those are my favorite anime shows that are must watches. I'm gonna write them all down right now so I don't forget. Thank you so much, Film Lover. Okay, Attack on Titan, Death Note. I've heard of most of these, which is good. Okay. I wrote them all down in my must watch shows. I think so far the only Best Picture nominated probably Shoot My Foot If They Win is Don't Look Up. Dude, I like that movie, but I don't see that as being like the best picture of the year at all. Like I don't see that and I'm like this is the best we could do, guys, because I really did enjoy that movie and if like I thought it was good, but like I don't see that as the best of the year. I really don't. I can't wait for Tim Burton's Wednesday Addams show with Jenna Ortega. Our girl is everywhere. Dude, you're so right. We love Jenna Ortega here. It's one of my favorite characters ever. Me too. I'm so excited for that. It looks awesome. I'm excited to see the spin that Tim Burton does with it. And also, like we've been saying, Jenna Ortega, we love her. She is slain. Slain. Apparently, Power of the Dog is winning the Golden Globe, SAG, BAFTA, and Critics' Choice, so that may win the Oscar. Yeah, I feel like it could also win, I think Jane Campion is nominated for Best Director. It was a very well directed movie. I just like it was one of those cases where I love everything about it, technical wise, and even the story wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't for me, if that makes sense. Attack on Titan is having its series finale on March 27, and I'm so sad. That sucks. That sucks when a show ends. It's like the worst feeling because you've like taken so much time and energy to be invested in this world and then it just ends because like when a movie it'll be over in like 2 hours, but with a show it just goes on for so long. You stopped watching it because it's boring. Belfast is boring as hell, dude. I watched like 30 minutes of it and I was watching this with my family, by the way, and then it was getting late and I'm like, you know what, I'll just like watch it another time, and I never have. Another movie that's like nominated for Oscars being The Ricardos. I haven't finished that, and I don't know if I will because I genuinely don't like it. I don't like the acting. I don't know why isn't Nicole Kidman nominated for the Oscar for Best Actress. But I didn't like it. Like what I saw, and I got very far in that movie. I'm like halfway through that movie, but I just stopped because I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm not gonna continue. And it's been like months, so I need to watch that. I feel the Oscars drag a lot now, and in the past it used to be fun. Yeah, I agree. I very much agree. Old Boy is the most disturbing film I've seen in a while, but it's absolutely amazing. Check it out. I've heard so many great things from that movie, so yeah, I need to check it out ASAP. Let's see. Batman, I think, is low-key one of the most overrated movies of recent times. Yeah, it's pretty good, but once you put it in perspective of Zodiac plus Seven plus The Dark Knight, it makes it less impressive. Nice to see you here, Fritzky. How are you doing? And honestly, your opinion. I also loved it. That's a good point that you mentioned, like Zodiac and Seven, because I loved it because it had those vibes. And yeah, I feel like the Batman kind of followed in the footsteps of that, but I still think it's awesome. But again, everybody has their own opinion. Who do you think will win Best Lead Actor, Actress in the Oscars? Let me go back to that, guys. Let me go back to that. Actor in a leading role: Javier Bardem, Benedict Cumberbatch, Andrew Garfield, Will Smith, Denzel Washington. So I would go for Andrew Garfield in this category. 100%. I want him to win. I really want him to win. Let's look at actress. Okay, so this is kind of unfair to me because I've only seen Nicole Kidman. Okay, she is nominated. I don't know why she's nominated for being The Ricardos. I don't think she's doing that good. Sorry, guys, if you're a fan of her performance there. Jessica Chastain is nominated, Olivia Colman, Penelope Cruz, Nicole Kidman, and Kristen Stewart. I'd say Kristen Stewart because not only did I think she did awesome in Spencer, and she was my pick to be nominated before these came out, but I haven't really seen the others. I've seen Olivia Colman in The Lost Daughter. She did a good job, but I wasn't a fan of the movie. And I don't think it's been her best performance. I've heard, though, Jessica Chastain is great in The Eyes of Tammy Faye. I really need to watch that. And I've also heard some good things about Parallel Mothers, but I'd go with Kristen Stewart and Andrew Garfield for those categories. Hunter x Hunter is another great anime to watch. Thank you so much for all of these recommendations, guys. I'm writing them all down. Okay, cool. Children of Men not getting nominated for Best Picture back in 2007 is an absolute crime. That film was robbed at the Oscars. I haven't seen that movie, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I need to really, excuse me, watch that movie. Okay, let me see. Being the Ricardos is okay, but a little disappointing. I don't even know what really bothers me about it. Like, I can't tell you guys something that really bothers me about it because I just feel like I don't care about anything that's happening in the movie. You know what I mean? Like, you know when that happens when you're watching a movie and you're like, and the acting isn't hitting for me. Like, the performances are not that good in my opinion. So I'm like, ugh, I don't know. I feel like I don't really care as much as I should. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna drink some more water, guys, because I have been talking for so long. We have 70 people here. Oh my god. Thank you everybody for being here. I got so scared nobody was going to show up kind of because I haven't been on YouTube in the longest time, but I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Okay, so let's see what's next. What's next? What's your most anticipated movie for the rest of the year? So many good movies are supposed to come out this year. I'm going to go with Thor Love and Thunder. Like actually, and I'm so excited for that movie. Thor Ragnarok is like my second, third favorite Marvel movie of all time, and I've been so excited for that for the longest time. Like I remember when it was first announced. I remember when Christian Bale was first casted, and I'm still so excited for Thor Love and Thunder. I think it's gonna be a really fun time. Your despise for Licorice Pizza is making me want to watch it. Oh my god. I guess if you want to watch a bad movie, no. I just feel like that movie was expecting me for me to root for something that I just shouldn't have, and I feel like there's so many scenes that just cross the line to me where like I understand what they were trying to do, but no, like you could have just simply not done it, and like I feel like it was so bland, and yeah, just bland. I feel like it was so bland. Ugh, I don't know. I honestly just really don't like that movie. I watched it at the movie theater, and I'm so happy that we were like the only ones there because I kept like being like, "Ugh, what is happening? Like, why are we doing this?" You know what I mean? And I feel like the story just, I don't know. I feel like the story is a lot. I mean, look, let me just say this: I don't really like hangout movies a lot, like hangout coming of age movies, if you know what I mean, like that branch of movies. I don't really like it that much, and I didn't want to hang out with these people in the movie. I was like, ugh, and I just feel like it was such a drag, honestly. Are you going to watch Drive My Car? I might, but it's going to be a drag for me because of the runtime. I really want to watch it. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard that it's great. So I really do want to try to watch it. Thoughts on the movie Drive? I haven't seen this one, guys. Oh my god, funny. Drive My Car, then Drive. I've been wanting to watch this for a long time. So I probably should do that soon. And Movie and Train Studio says, man, I loved the Batman. It's everything that I love from film, and Robert Pattinson is awesome at Batman. Yeah, I'm glad you loved it because I loved it too. Okay, let's see. Let me see. According to the acting leaderboards, Will Smith, Jessica Chastain, Tony Kutcher, and Ariana DeBose will win the Oscar. She's nominated for supporting role. I would actually, I didn't like West Side Story, but I think she was the best part of that movie, hands down. So I would be happy, honestly, if she wins, because I think, who else is nominated for supporting role? Let me check. I think Ariana DeBose, or is that how you pronounce it? I hope I'm pronouncing it wrong. I also think Kristen Dunst was really good in The Power of the Dog. I think both of them should win. The Emily in Paris award conspiracy turned me off from award shows. Too much corruption going on. Also, it's known that Harvey Weinstein used to buy awards, so yuck. Ew. We don't want to talk about him. Gross. Gross. Kristen Stewart has come a long way as an actress. She has, and I'm so happy that she's getting the recognition, and I'm hoping she wins. I think she deserves it. I think she very much deserves it. Attack on Titan is very violent, though. Humans get torn apart, eaten, and devoured alive by the giants known as Titans. Yeah, I know a good bit of the show because my friend really likes it, and honestly, I watch a lot of violent stuff anyway, so this might just be my cup of tea. Let's see. Ariana DeBose will make history as the third actor to win the Oscar, with another person winning the Oscar for the same character. The first being Vito Corleone and the Joker. That's awesome. I didn't know that. That's cool. That's true because Rita Moreno won the Oscar back in the day, which she deserved. And I think she did a good job in her role. She made West Side Story watchable for me, actually. So, yeah. Thor: Love and Thunder, great pick. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so excited for that movie. I feel like the movie has been a little bit overshadowed by other Marvel projects, but I know this movie's gonna be so good. I mean, I hope it will. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't disappoint. I'm excited for what they do with it. I agree on Licorice Pizza being so repetitive and basically some of the same scenes over and over again. Yeah. I just feel like we weren't getting anywhere. You know what I mean? Children of Men legit made me cry at the end. It's one of the most depressing and sad yet beautiful films I've ever seen. I love when a movie does all of that, and I really need to watch this movie. I don't know much about it either, but I I need to watch it. Did you like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? That's very much a hangout movie, and that's my favorite Tarantino movie. I liked it when I first saw it. The more I rewatch it, the more I don't like it, which is why I stopped watching it because the first time I watched it, I enjoyed it. I think the third act of that movie is awesome, but like the more I watch it, I'm just like bored because I'm like, I don't really care, which sucks because I know a lot of people really like it. But yeah, no, as a fan of other Tarantino movies, I feel like this one is just so much bland. Is that I my grammar, my dialogue. What am I saying? My grammar, my speech is so bad right now, guys. Um, but I think it's his most blandest because I don't know. I just didn't care. The more I watch it, that's why I've stopped rewatching it because I don't want to like completely hate it. You know what I mean? Which I don't think I will, but yeah. Another recommendation: Blind Spotting, amazing overlooked film from 2018. I haven't seen that one either. Let me see. I think I know what you're talking about, but let me double check. See if it's the same movie that I'm thinking of. Okay, yeah, that's the one with David Diggs. I love David Diggs, so I need to check this out. And this was apparently not on my watch list, so I'm adding it right now. Okay, let me see. Favorite Villeneuve movie? So many good ones. It's so hard to pick, but I'm gonna go with either. Oh my god, no, it's so hard to pick. I'm gonna. No, wait. I'm trying to figure out because I want to say one answer. I'm gonna go with Blade Runner 2049. I love that movie. Like, love it. A close runner up would be Prisoners. I think Prisoners is an excellent movie. Have you seen Kill Bill? Yes, I love Kill Bill. I love it a lot because of its huge inspiration from anime. Yeah. Oh my god, the animation scene is excellent. I love Kill Bill. I haven't seen it in quite some time, but that used to be one of my favorite movies of all time, and it still is. Honestly, I love this movie. It's my favorite Tarantino. Um, I think he's made better movies, but I think just favorite wise, I would say both. Kill Bill, the first volume 1 and volume 2 together. I don't think Love and Thunder is getting overlooked. It's just not coming up. Once Doc Strange and the shows are out, Love and Thunder will get its attention. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's other stuff coming before then. And yeah, a bunch of shows. By the way, what are you guys thinking about Miss Marvel? I saw the teaser. When did it come out? Came out yesterday, I think. And I'm excited for it. It looks cool. I feel like it's cool that it's like a teenage girl being a teenage girl, you know what I mean? I'm excited for it. I think it looks like a fun time. I don't think it'll like be groundbreaking or anything, but it looks enjoyable. Do you read comics? No, I don't. I want to get into reading comics, but it feels so overwhelming for me. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I really, really want to read comics. What, in your opinion, is the single Best Picture winner that is so well deserved? Okay, I have a list on Letterboxd on Best Picture winners. Let's go through it, guys. Let's go through it. Because one of my goals is to watch every single Best Picture winner, which that is such a crazy goal, isn't it? Because there's a lot of Best Picture winners. Okay, I think Titanic so much deserved the Best Picture winner. I think it deserves all the love of all time. Every time I go to watch that movie, I remember how great that movie is. And I used to be obsessed with Titanic when I was younger. Like, not just the movie, but like the events. I don't know why I used to be so obsessed with that. Um, and I've seen this movie since I was really young. And I've always loved it. Like, I've always thought it was one of the best movies ever. And I still think so. I think that movie deserves all the love and more. Like every time I watch it, I'm like, James Cameron, this is one of the best things ever. And it just works so well. I love Titanic. Love, love, love Titanic. Okay, let me see. I just jumped and I missed some comments. Let me see. Have you seen Good Time? That's the film that showed me that Edward from Twilight could act. LOL. I haven't seen Good Time. I need to watch that because I've heard good things. You should watch the Blind Spotting show after the movie. Cool, cool, cool. Another show, guys, that I need to watch. Can you tell I'm so behind on shows? Arrival. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so hard for me to pick a favorite because I love Arrival. That's one of those movies where like I feel like I feel something every time I watch that movie. Yeah, I don't think Prisoners is rewatchable either, but man, that movie is so good to me. Arrival just gets me in my feels. And like the plot twist and everything that happens, like so good. So good. Thoughts on the Before trilogy? I really like the Before trilogy. I saw them last summer. I just don't like the last one. I was very disappointed by it. I know it's like supposed to be realistic and it's like kind of sad, you know what I mean? But I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of like annoying seeing them fight all the time. But I love the other ones. I love the Before trilogy, especially the first one. I really, 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 really like that movie. Um Oh, thank you so much, Alex. He's saying, everyone on here, please donate to support Jennifer's new film since it's very well deserved, and good luck, Jennifer, on the project. Thank you so much. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. Not to be like, oh guys, go donate, because obviously if you guys can't, it's totally fine. Just sharing, supporting is enough. But today we actually had yesterday we had a full day of auditions, and today we had like four auditions. Wait, we had three auditions today and we have a cast locked. We're only waiting to lock one character, but we're all pretty sure. We're just waiting to hear back from our director to see if she agrees with the casting. But we have all of the other characters locked, and we're so excited to begin production. We should be doing that in between the next and the week after, like starting the actual production process. But yeah, it's so much fun because I've made short films in the past. I still need to upload on YouTube, by the way, the other short film that I did, the other horror short film that I've never uploaded on YouTube. So I need to talk to like my crew who helped me in that movie, who we all contributed to that movie, to be like, is it good? Should I post it on YouTube? Because I think you guys would like that one. But this one is a story that feels like way bigger than my other ones. And I'm doing it for one of my film classes, so everybody basically as a class we're all making one film, and they chose my script to produce. So it was really fun to kind of like rewrite the script a bunch of times and adjust it. And I'm not directing this time. I let somebody else do it because she's like one of the best directors ever that I know. She's gonna do an awesome job. And we have like it's the first time that I'm making a short film with a bunch of other people working on it, where like there's actually a producer, there's somebody that's location scouting, there's somebody that's storyboarding, there's somebody that's doing the cinematography, there's somebody that's doing the sound editing, the sound design, the sound recording. There's somebody that's, I feel like I'm missing other roles, but there's a person for everything. There's a production manager, which has been helpful. She's been great. And there's like me, the writer, and then I'm gonna be the writer, the assistant camera on set, and the picture editor, because I love editing, and I've kind of realized that I really, really do love editing, and I feel like writing it and editing is a good combo because I get to, really make it how I want to in the pre-production and in the post-production. Also adjust it to what the script might be, and I'm really, really happy with the script. It's I've been happy with my scripts before, but I think it's my best script, and I think it's a story that's pretty unique. And somebody at the auditions yesterday said something so nice, and he was like, "Oh, how did you come up with this?" And I was just like talking to him about it, and he was like, "Oh, it's so awesome because we don't get stuff like this anymore." And that was like, thank you. So I'm excited to begin production. I'm excited to show you guys their cast. You guys should follow us on Instagram. Let me check what the Instagram is, so I can give you guys. I'm gonna make a banner, and so you guys can follow it. Follow our Instagram. Okay, it's at ravens_vision. Follow our Instagram at raven_vision. Okay, sorry guys, I was just answering a text message. But anyway, but yeah, it's basically about a fortune teller, and that's all I'll say because more will come soon, guys. And yeah, thank you so much, Alex, for remembering my short film. That means a lot. Robert Pattinson has served in all of his roles, honestly. King. We love, we love. Worst Best Picture winner that you've seen? For me, it's Crash, which I saw recently and absolutely couldn't stand. One of the most stupidly racist films I've ever seen. We don't like that. What movie is that? Why do I not know what movie that is? Let's look it up, guys. Let's look up what Crash is. I haven't heard of it, so. Oh, it's a David Cronenberg movie? Okay. So I feel like that says a lot already. Oh my god. The worst Best Picture winner I've seen, I'm gonna say West Side Story just because I don't like that movie. I don't like that movie at all. Like the original one. I really like the new one, but I don't like the original one. I just watched Titanic for the first time in years and I loved it. Other than some bad green screen at the end, that movie is amazing. Yeah. So amazing, dude. So amazing. Let's see. No, you're not late. You can come right along. We'll be chilling for some other time. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a good night. I loved Miss Marvel's trailer. The actress seems perfect for the role. Yeah, I agree. I'm really, really excited to see her character. Thoughts on The Big Sick? I haven't seen that movie either, unfortunately. Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart are really becoming the best actors of our time since their Twilight hate days are over. Yeah, Twilight should have never been hated on in the first place, and I'm glad that they're coming out of their shell, because that sucks when people like put a persona on an actor, an actress because of a role. So I'm happy that they're getting the light that, I'm glad that they're getting the respect that they deserve, because they're both incredible actors, and I think in recent times we've definitely seen that. Movies that make you cry, a lot. Interstellar, that movie will always make me cry. I recently saw one called The Changeling. Oh my god, why did I not know how to pronounce that? The Changeling, directed by Clint Eastwood. That movie broke my heart into like a million pieces. Those are some that make me cry, but a lot of movies make me cry. But yeah, Interstellar will never fail me to make me cry. Arrival, that we just recently talked about, that movie just puts me in my feels, you know what I mean? Me Too on Titanic. I'm not ashamed to admit it's one of my all-time favorites, and I had a bunch of easy-to-read books on the history of the sinking and a great theater experience too. Dude, I need to watch this movie at the movie theater. If they ever do like a remastered or like a re-release, I will be there, because oh my god, I think it would be so good on the big screen. Like, I'm so jealous that you've seen it on like in the theater. I love Titanic. I have for the longest time. I'm not ashamed to say it's one of my favorites either, because I love that movie. Let's see. I highly recommend Late Spring and The Hunt, because those movies are fantastic. I'm gonna add them to my watch list. I love these live streams because you guys always have a bunch of recommendations. Okay, I had The Hunt on my watch list, so I'm adding the other one. Yeah, I wanted to watch The Hunt for the longest time. I love Mads Mikkelsen, and the movie looks really, really cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys. Oh my god, you guys are so sweet. I'm so excited to show you guys more of the progress and all of the stuff. I'm super, super excited. I am gonna follow it. Thank you so much, Alex. Means a lot. What are some video games that I like? I like Star Wars Battlefront. I also like Resident Evil. I love Minecraft. Is that weird for me to say? I love Minecraft a lot. Brandon says, wish you the best of luck for the film and the production. Congrats. Thank you so much. You guys are so nice. Oh my god. I appreciate you all so much. I'm fascinated by the filmmaking progress. If you can share behind the scenes bonuses with your movie, it will be cool. Actually, I've talked to my crew about possibly filming like vlogs when we start filming, and they're on board with it. So I think I will, if I have the time to do so, because there's a lot of stuff with like production, and it gets very, very, very hectic really fast. But I'll try to document, and I'll try to like get people from the crew to come and talk. And I've wanted to start a video series on my channel, which I feel like I would start it kind of after I finish this film, but it's just more about like stuff that I didn't know before I got into film school, or like just stuff about the filmmaking progress that I didn't know much about, because there's a lot of things that I've learned. There's a lot of things that I feel like most people don't know about the filmmaking process, and I feel like it would be cool if I get other people from my film classes to help me with those videos, so it's like a cool film filmmaking workshop type videos, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to make those because like you said, I'm also fascinated by the filmmaking progress, so I would love to share that. Let's see. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that Titanic is the highest grossing Best Picture winner. I think so as well. I mean, I know that movie's yeah, it's pretty high grossing, and I think I know it's up there, and I don't think anybody else that's up there has been nominated or has won Best Picture. I'm talking about the 2000 Crash, not the David Cronenberg film. Oh, okay. Damn, did I just offend David Cronenberg like that? I'm sorry. That man is weird to me. Like, sorry guys. Sorry, but that man is so weird. Let's see which one. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Damn. I've never heard of that movie in my life, but I won't probably not be watching it anytime soon. Okay, let me see. I'm excited to see your short film. Me and my friend Regan talks about movies are planning to film a short film about hikers that disappeared and it's going to be a found footage short. Oh my god, that's so much fun. I think found footage is a really good way to like start practicing your filmmaking and short films and stuff because you know, it's I'm not going to say it's an easy medium because I feel like you have to get found footage right for it to work. You know what I mean? But I wish you guys all the best of luck. I'm excited to see it when it comes out. Daniela asks, have you seen all the Twilight movies? I haven't. I've seen the first ones, the first two, and the other ones, like, I've seen them all in parts. Like, I've seen the first two fully, but I've seen the rest in parts. I've never actually, like, sat down and seen all of them fully. You know what I mean? I need to do that. But I read the books when I was, like, younger. I don't remember anything about them. I used to love going to the library and, like, reading a lot of, books, like, from the library. Like, I still read, but I used to really, like, go to the library and just pick out something and read it and then go back, like, oh, such a good time, and I read the Twilight books, I remember, like, such a long time ago. Let me see. Yeah, how embarrassing, guys. I was out here talking about a whole movie, and I didn't read the chat before you guys updated me. Okay. Okay, let me see. They did in 2012, that's how I saw Titanic for the first time. I don't know what I was doing in 2012, but I wasn't smart enough because I didn't realize that they played Titanic in theaters, and now I'm probably gonna have to wait so much longer. The Hunt is literally my favorite movie of all time. Oh my god, really? That's awesome. We love Mads Mikkelsen. This is a hard question for me to answer, so I don't blame you if you don't have an answer. Blade Runner 2049 or Interstellar, both are some of my favorites of all time. It's actually easy for me to answer. Interstellar. I love Blade Runner 2049. I love that movie so much. But Interstellar, that movie's like my baby. Like, the more I think about it, the more I love that movie. It just is. Ugh, I love sci-fi. Both are some of my favorites as well. Not just movies, but sci-fi movies of all time. But Interstellar just hits different for me. It hits. I feel like Blade Runner 2049 could lack in emotion sometimes, and Interstellar really picks up on that for me. Oh my god, I want to play The Last of Us. I don't have an X. I mean, I don't have a PlayStation though. I have an Xbox. I'm an Xbox users guy. I'm an Xbox users guys. I wish I had both of them, but I really want to play The Last of Us. I just don't have a PlayStation, and I don't think it's on Xbox. I don't think so. Okay, let me see. Best movie trilogy. My brain wants to say Scream because I love Scream, Scream 2 and Scream 3. But there's like now more movies. I'm going to say Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. I'm not going to count the fourth one. Am I cheating? And I know there's going to be a new one, but like I just think Indiana Jones. But if not, I'll go with the Star Wars original trilogy because I love the first Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi with my entire life. Okay, The Last of Us is amazing. I'm getting FOMO again because I can't play The Last of Us. Somebody send me their PS4 or their PlayStation, and I'll go. A David Cronenberg movie that I love a lot is The Dead Zone. It's based on a Stephen King novel, and it's got an awesome concept. I haven't heard of that movie. The only David Cronenberg movie I've seen, and I believe that's his movie. Let me double check. Okay, no, I've seen two. I've seen The Fly and Videodrome, and I liked Videodrome, but it's so weird. Like, I just think that guy's so weird. Like, I don't know. Rubs me the wrong way a little bit. The Dead Zone. Okay, cool. I don't know much about this movie, but I will add it to my watch list. Thank you for that recommendation. Have you seen Return of the King? Dude, I haven't. You're talking about the Lord of the Rings, right? Um, I haven't. I started watching the Lord of the Rings movies because I've never seen them before. It's taken me 19 years to watch those movies, and I'm obsessed with them. And I stopped, like, they're long, so I have to plan my life around these movies because they're very long. So I have to like dedicate a weekend to watching them. And I just keep saying I'll watch it later, and the only one I need is Return of the King. And I really want to watch it because I'm so in love with the movies I've seen so far. And I feel like if I had even seen this a bit when I was younger, this movie franchise would have been one of my favorites because it's very much up my alley. Um, Animal Crossing, yes, Animal Crossing is so much fun. I got it when we were in quarantine, and it helped me so much during quarantine. But now I haven't played it in forever. But it is so relaxing. I love like going to the aquarium, like my aquarium, and just relaxing there. Oh, it's such a relaxing game. Talk about, we were talking about movies that like don't stress you out and just like Uncharted, that it's just a fun time. That's like Animal Crossing because you don't have to think. You just enjoy yourself and have a good time. Have you seen Birdman or The Revenant? Both awesome films directed by Alejandro Gonzalez. Oh my god. You guys are going to kill me because I feel like I haven't seen any of the movies you guys are talking about today. I've been wanting to see both of those so bad, but I haven't seen them. I remember when The Revenant won and when Leo won the Oscar for Best Actor. Do you guys remember the memes before he won Best Actor? And everybody was like making the memes of him waiting to get an Oscar, and then he finally got the Oscar. Let's see. Arrival and Blade Runner 2049 better than Interstellar for me. Are masterpieces. Interstellar is good, but not quite great sci-fi movie for me. Fair, fair. I think Arrival and Blade Runner are both awesome, and I think I even, because I like Blade Runner 2049 more than Arrival, but Arrival 2 has more emotion than Blade Runner for me. But Interstellar is so good, and I recently just picked it up in 4K, and it looks excellent. Since you just mentioned Interstellar, is it your favorite Nolan movie? If not, favorite Nolan movie? So, I don't think I have it in my, like, it's moving its way up. I think I would have it. I haven't updated it on my Letterboxd actually, and I should make an updated video on my favorite Nolan one, but my favorite Christopher Nolan movie is still The Prestige. That's one of my favorite movies ever. I love that movie. I feel like it's so underrated because I didn't know anything about it before I watched it, and I think it's one of the most clever movies of all time. But Interstellar, I would say, is like a second or third. Because let me see how I have it on my Letterboxd. Let me see. I love Christopher Nolan a lot. Like a lot. Yeah, I would say Inception. Okay, no, I have it as The Prestige, Interstellar, and then Inception. So, yeah, I would say that's pretty good. I always switch between Inception and Interstellar, although the more I watch Interstellar, the more again like that emotion hits me. Where like in Inception, I feel like it lacks a little bit too. It's really important for me to have emotion when I watch a movie. You know what I mean? So yeah. Okay, let me see where we were. Since you mentioned Interstellar, my favorite Nolan movie outside of the Dark Knight trilogy and Inception is The Prestige. Wow, Joe, you and I, same brain. The Prestige is literally the best movie ever. Like I love that movie. I saw it and it blew my mind, and every time I watch it, it blows my mind. I'm in the same boat with Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, you haven't seen Return of the dude, wow. When two worlds collide. Because like I feel dumb for not watching it because everybody says that's like the best one, and I need to watch it. That watch along might push me to do it though. Have you played a single Zelda game? Yes! Breath of the Wild is so pretty. I've never finished that game though, but I have it, and I do like I occasionally play it, and I think it's so beautiful in the animation. I've tried watching 2049 3 times. Every time I turn it off, I find it so boring. Yeah, I can get that. I always every time honestly, no offense to him as a director, but when people say that his movies are boring, I can't even like fight them because I understand them. Even though I'm not bored by it, I can understand the argument. You know what I mean? Drive is a pretty cool film, but it's very slow and not for everyone. Many of the audience back when it came out hated it because they expected a Fast and Furious movie going in. LOL. That's funny. Oh my god. I know. I mean, from what I do know about it, it's so not Fast and Furious vibe. So that's funny. Prestige is good, but I prefer Insomnia. I predicted the twist to Prestige on the first watch. Dude, I'm amazed. I'm amazed because I've never heard anybody guess it on the first watch. And like, what I love about it is when I rewatch it, I'm like, this is so obvious. But like, I feel like on the first watch it's not. But I guess not for you. And Insomnia is pretty good. I feel like that one's so underrated. I remember really liking it when I watched it. Drive is pretty iconic and very influential on Baby Driver. Cool. Let's see. I actually haven't seen Return of the King either. I was watching the Lord of the Rings movies together with one of my friends, but I haven't had time to watch Return of the King. Oh my god. A big watch along for Return of the King. I'm glad I'm not the only one because I felt so bad being like, I haven't seen Return of the King. I haven't seen it. Let's see. Have you seen Sorry to Bother You? Just saw it recently and it's one of the weirdest but original films I've seen in a while. I haven't seen that, but I have it on my watch list. I need to get to it very, very soon. Do you guys ever get stressed out by like your watch list? Because I feel like I have so many movies on my watch list and it's so hard for me to get to so many of them. Like my brain just wants to have seen all of these movies super fast. You know what I mean? I get stressed out sometimes cuz dude, on my letterbox, let's check, guys. Let's check how many how many movies on my watch list I have because I'm pretty sure we're near like the 2000 range. Okay, my letterbox is like not loading anybody. Okay, it's not loading. That's embarrassing, guys. I'll let you guys know when it okay, it loaded. 1615 movies. Is that not the craziest thing ever? Let me know if you guys have more movies on your watch list. But yeah, every time anybody says a movie's good, I'm like, I want to check it out because I want to be able to talk to you about it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let me see. Dude, I can't believe you figured it out. You're so smart. Or maybe I'm just not the brightest, but makes sense. I did in 2021. I had so many on my watch list, and at the end of the year, I just deleted it because there were so many. I've been wanting to do that. Is there a way on Letterboxd to like delete a lot at once? Because I want to really just delete it and like actually make a reasonable watch list. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but do something where like, okay, these are 100 movies that I'm gonna try to watch in the next couple of days. You know what I mean? Because like I swear, looking at that number and like it's not even like reliable. Because when I go, I'm like, oh, I want to watch a movie, and I go on my watch list, I just have so many movies, and I'm like endlessly scrolling. Where I feel like if I had a set 100 at most movies, it would make it easier. You know what I mean? Oh my god, you have more than me. Crazy. Wait, do you? Never mind. You don't have more than me. I beat you on that one. But crazy, there's just so many good movies out there, guys. Let's see. I use my Letterboxd watch list for new releases only. I don't know why. I feel weird mixing new releases with old movies. That's fair. I'm excited. I actually sometimes don't even add the new releases on there. So I'm kind of the opposite with that. But yeah, so many good movies to watch. So many. Have you seen Arcane, best Netflix show of 2021, better than Squid Game? I started Arcane recently, actually, and I enjoy what I've seen so far, but I haven't seen any more of it. Guys, I need to watch a lot of stuff. Right now, as for shows, I'm watching Daredevil, like I mentioned earlier, and now it's on Disney Plus, so that's cool. That it's like all on the same platform. I guess that's good for Daredevil fans. I've been enjoying Daredevil a lot so far. And I'm excited. I don't know if I'll end up watching like more of the other Marvel shows, but maybe I will. Maybe it'll be fun. Movie and Train Studio says a lot of movies in my watch list are movies that haven't come out yet, so that's definitely a big part of it. Yeah, makes sense. I literally use it for the opposite way. Like most of the movies that I have on here are old, and they're like the most random movies as well. Like I tend to put movies that I won't remember, if that makes sense, because I feel like sometimes like How do I explain it? If I'm like, "Oh, I wanna watch a movie," and I'm trying to like, I don't wanna watch anything on my watch list, I'm like, "Oh, let me just watch a movie that I know is really popular." So in here, I have a lot of more, like, obscure movies that people say are good, if that makes sense. Daredevil is incredible. Yeah, I love it so far. I'm almost done with season 1. Old Boy had a huge influence on the one take hallway fight in the second episode of Daredevil. Interesting. That one take is awesome. I'm a sucker for one takes. I love those so much, and I love when movies do that. Let's see. If there's like anything. Um, okay, I missed this one. I just discovered a Spanish director called Oriol Paulo, and he made some of the best thrillers I've seen. Oh, that's interesting. And best one being The Invisible Guest. I'm gonna add that to my watch list. I'm gonna check. Okay, I added it to my watch list. Oh, he made Durante la Tormenta, like this one, Mirage. I've heard really good things about this one. I've had that one on my watch list for a long time. Cool. Gonna check him out. Have you seen Studio 666? No, I haven't. I also need to see that one. What did you think about that one? Was it worth a watch? The Punisher and Jessica Jones are pretty good, even though I only watched the first season. Okay, good to know. Good to know. What are you guys gonna watch tonight? Are you guys gonna watch anything on a Thursday night? This week is spring break for me, so I don't have to wake up early tomorrow, which is good. So I think after this, I don't know what I'll watch, but yeah, I'm gonna see what I watch. If you guys have any recommendations, I'm probably gonna watch something with my family. So if you do have recommendations, not like super family friendly, but don't make it too crazy. You know what I mean? But I might also finish that movie I was watching, The Tree of Life, but that one's long. So I don't know. I don't know what I'll end up doing, guys. I'm just rambling here. Licorice Pizza, bro. No, never again. Never again. Do you hate me? Do you hate me? I'm never watching Licorice Pizza again. Ever again. Um, been meaning to see Studio 666 in the theater, but working swing shift makes it difficult to see anything in the theater. Yeah, dude. I have AMC A-list and I feel like I haven't been using it to the full potential because when I'm like free, I go to the movies so often. Like I watch every single thing, and I just haven't had time because I've been in school and I've been working, and now we're doing the short film. So it's a bunch of stuff, but yeah, let's see. I recommend Snow Walker. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Snow Walker, because I'm not too familiar with it. Is it? I found one from 2003. Is it from 2003? Just want to make sure I have the right movie because I was talking about like a David Cronenberg movie and we weren't even talking about that. Um, let's see. No, I'm gonna watch it tonight probably. Oh, okay. I thought you were like recommending me to watch Licorice Pizza. Well, I hope you enjoyed a lot more than I did because if not, then you're not gonna have a great night. Let me know what you think about it as soon as you finish it. Oh my god, imagine if you like it. I don't think I don't think I can I don't think I would understand that. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Great one taken films the entirety of 1917. Yeah, hot take, I'm not like the biggest 1917 fan because like I'm just not the biggest 1917 fan. Um I like the technical stuff about it, but it goes back to me not being a big fan of war movies. You know what I mean? So yeah. Then we Are you guys able to hear me now? Sorry. I think I accidentally turned off my mic. Let me know if you guys can hear me, just so that I'm not like talking and like I say a lot of stuff and then you guys can't hear me. Um, let's see. Um, okay, I'm gonna yeah, mic cut out. Your mic cut out for a second. Okay, but it's back now. Is it back now? I hope it is. I accidentally turned. Okay, you're good. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Wait, where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, here. So 1917. I'm like I like it because I think it's very technically well made, but it goes back to me not really being a fan of war movies. I haven't seen Birdman, but I really want to watch it, and I haven't seen the rest of those, but I'm now knowing that they all have one takes makes me want to watch them even more. Honestly, I have a lot of movies on my watch list like you, Jennifer, where the movies are obscure ones. I'll forget about movies like yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Good to know it's not only me. But I think I'm gonna like really just fix my watch list. Like one day when I don't have anything to do, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna get rid of you guys because it like stresses me out going to that watch list because I don't see like the number go down. You know what I mean? Like the little number of like how many movies I have on my watch list because I just keep adding way more than I'm watching. So yeah, it has Barry Pepper. Wait, let me see if that's the movie. Okay, yeah. No, that's the one that I just looked at. I'm gonna add it to my watch list. Um, yeah, Snow Walker came out in 2003, starring Barry Pepper and based off a true story. Cool. I'm reading what it's about. A bush pilot in northern Canada who, with the aid of modernity, thinks he can handle it all and knows it all. Cool. It looks interesting. Thank you so much for the recommendation. I riffed in our friendship for about 5 seconds when I gave it a 5 out of 5. No, literally, like, blocked. You blocked. I can't have people on my channel that like Licorice Pizza. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Do not take this out of context, everybody. I love everybody's opinions, but not if you like Licorice Pizza. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. I like 1917, but I will never see it again. I understand that. I think 1970 is good, but I don't think I'd ever see it again. I'm trying to finish up watching the new Planet of the Apes trilogy, watching War for the Planet of the Apes tonight. If you haven't seen them, I highly recommend the trilogy. I haven't, and I have one of them actually, or a couple of them in my collection. My cousin, he basically gave me like all of his Blu-rays pretty recently because he was getting rid of them. And yeah, okay, I only have one of them. Oh, sorry, Black Widow, I just knocked you down. I have Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Like, he just gave this to me and it's like unopened, as you can see. I've been really wanting to watch these movies. I remember when they were coming out, and I remember like vaguely seeing some of them on TV, like in my, back when I would still watch TV, or like cable was I guess more of a thing than like streaming. But I was really young, so I don't remember much about them. But okay, wait, this is old. Hopefully my mic is not cut out now. The Green Mile. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch that for a while as well. I've heard good things about that one. Thoughts on Enemy? I haven't seen Enemy, unfortunately. Let's see. Have you heard of the popular anime Demon Slayer? The Demon Slayer movie broke records and was actually one of the highest grossing movies of 2021. I've heard of the anime. I haven't seen anything having to do with it, but I'm going to add it to my list because I feel like you're going to tell me that I should watch it. Demon Slayer. I heard really good things about the movie as well, which, like, that's awesome. Did it, like, live up to everything that you thought it would be? You know what I mean? Like, did it live up to that? Because that's awesome if it did. Okay, let me see. What did I miss? Yes, I am a fan. If you're talking about Electric Light Orchestra, right? Because yes, and I haven't seen that actually. What is that? Let's find out. Oh, cool. I haven't seen it. But that looks interesting. That looks cool. Okay, that looks very, very cool. Like, the vibes of it, super 80s. Oh my god, I'm gonna add this to my watch list right now. But yes, I love Electric Light Orchestra. Okay, added to my watch list. Is it, like, good or is it bad? Because it looks like it could potentially be bad. You know what I mean? But, like, it's the 80s. Let's see. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is among my favorites of all time. That's awesome. I've heard a lot of great things about these movies, so I need to definitely watch those. You should watch Long Halloween Part 1 and 2 if you haven't. It heavily inspired the Batman. Cool. Daredevil season 3 is my favorite season of them all. Have fun with the show. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm ending season 1, and yeah, I don't know if you guys would want me to do like thoughts on the seasons when I finish them. I think that could potentially be a fun videos. But yeah, I love Daredevil so far. I like that it's like not tamed. You know what I mean? Like it's violent. And it's not also and it's not violent because it wants to like be extra, you know what I mean? Like it's realistic. Like this guy getting beat up, like he's going to look like he got beat up, you know what I mean? And I really really like it for that. Um I think Demon Slayer is kind of overrated. It's good, but nowhere near the same caliber as something like Attack on Titan, Death Note, or Cowboy Bebop. Okay, cool, cool. Um, oh my god, you guys are talking about it. Me feeling FOMO again. I need to watch it. I need to watch it. And then I'll join you guys on the conversation. Daniela asked, do you have any local film festivals in your area? So that I know of, Miami Film Festival, which I got invited to cover, and I wasn't able to cover, I wasn't able to watch as many movies as I hoped because everything got really busy, but I did watch two movies at the movie theater, and the Miami Film Festival video is scheduled to come out on Monday. So that should be up then, and it'll be like my thoughts on the festival and the two movies that I saw, and a really cool interview by from one of the directors from one of the movies that I think what she had to say was really excellent, and I'm going to be sharing that with you guys. Okay, let me keep going. Let me keep going. I have to go to sleep. Nice talking to you. Bye, Jennifer. Thank you so much for joining me. You joined me for like a super, super long time. So thank you. I hope you have a very good night and a great day tomorrow. Very cheesy, but a fun movie. Amazing electric light orchestra songs. That's awesome. Just knowing that the songs are in there, I'm going to give it a watch. Children of Men is in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Saw it 3 times last year and I love it more than anything. That's excellent, dude. That's excellent. I need to watch that movie because I've heard a lot of great things about it. What do you think of ambiguous movie endings? Ooh, I like that topic. I really like them when it benefits the story, like Prisoners, but I disliked the ending to Inception because it felt like a gimmick. Really? Okay. I really love ambiguous endings as well. Obviously, when done right, I'm gonna like close the chat because I feel like every time I put the text, I look weird in the frame. So I'm gonna close it, but I'm responding to your comment. But I like ambiguous endings, obviously, when it works. I feel like that goes with anything, but I love the way it was used in Inception. And guys, spoiler alert for the 8 people watching for my short film, my ending has an ambiguous ending. So I hope you don't hate the ending because of that. But I loved it in Prisoners. But I feel like in Prisoners it was ambiguous, but you knew where it was gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, at least in my opinion, I feel like I have a pretty clear understanding of where it'll be. Where in Inception, you really didn't know what it was. And I feel like it makes it more fun, in my opinion, with that. But I think ambiguous endings just mostly, at least like the ones movies that I've seen them in, work because it just leaves you talking. It leaves you talking about so many things. And like I love watching a movie and the movie not ending when it actually, when the credits roll. I like being able to like constantly talk and discuss movies, especially when the ending is ambiguous. Mm, are you into stand-up comedy or comedy films in general? I'm not really into stand-up comedy. Like I don't have anything against it. I just don't really watch it. And I'm into comedy films. Honestly, I don't watch as many comedies as I think I should. Like I appreciate the genre, but it's not my favorite. But a good comedy is a good comedy. Um Sing Street. I think I have that on my watch list. Let me check. Let me check because it's an Irish musical and it's got a banger soundtrack. Yeah, I have that on my watch list. Yeah, it looks so cool. Yeah, I need to watch this. I don't know if you read this, but I went through the Underworld movies because I bought the 4K set. 2 and 3 slap, 1 is okay, 4 is guilty pleasure, and 5 is dookie. What the heck are the Underworld movies? Am I living under a rock, guys? Guys, this is so embarrassing for me. Am I living under a rock? Okay, I honestly don't know what these movies are. Like, I just looked them up. And maybe I am living under a rock. But that's cool. That's cool, dude. That is awesome. We love guilty pleasures. 2001 is probably the best and most iconic ambiguous ending of all time. Yeah, but I don't really like that movie because I didn't get it. I didn't get it, and I've been wanting to rewatch it because I saw that movie like a while back, and I feel like maybe my opinions changed. But I was like, this movie's pretty, but like what? You know what I mean? I feel like that was my brain throughout most of the movie, and I didn't have a good time with it, so I need to like revisit that. Enemy has a more ambiguous ending than Prisoners, and it's a very metaphorical film, of course, coming from A24. Yeah, expected. I didn't know it came from A24, but yeah. I love Jojo Rabbit so much. Love that movie. Was really surprised by it. I think it was one of the best movies to come out of 2019. Really, really liked it. I wish my experience was the same. I just was like, okay, like this is the movie you guys have been hyping up. Like, no offense. I don't know. I didn't really like it that much, but hot take, I have to go now to eat dinner, but you are probably one of my favorite YouTubers and people in this community, and I hope you have a great night, Friday, and weekend. Thank you so much, Alex. That means the world to me. You like, there are no words, like, guys, to everybody. Like, you guys mean so much to me, and I'm so happy that you could join me, Alex. I hope you have a good dinner, and I hope you have a good night, and also a good night, Friday, weekend. Just have a good time. I'm really happy that I've been doing this live stream, and I've been live streaming for almost 2 hours. I didn't think we'd make it this far, and we have. Um, I'm just so excited to get back into the groove of making videos. I've missed this so much because trust me guys, I have been wanting to make videos. It's just been hard to find the time, but I'm so excited to be back and making videos, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying the live stream. I recommend The Wedding Singer in the comedy genre, very underrated. I saw it the other day on Netflix actually, and I was going to watch it, but I didn't. But now I need to watch it. Ooh. No, I have to go with Nolan for me. Just because I guess it's kind of biased because I've seen every single Christopher Nolan movie and I haven't seen every single Denis Villeneuve movie. But I love Nolan. I love Nolan. But they're both really good. 2001 was thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Glad I'm not the only one. I'm going to head out. Have a great night, Jennifer, and everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a great night and a great weekend. This is so funny. I love this. 2001 is basically a really expensive art installation piece. Yeah. Like, look guys, I can say this because I'm an artist and I'm an art minor and an art history minor, but you know when you like go to a museum and there's like this really big and beautiful looking abstract painting and everybody's like obsessed with it, but you just don't get it. That's me with 2001: A Space Odyssey, where you're just looking at it and you're like, okay, I've seen so much better. Why is this getting the hype? You know what I mean? That is what 2001: A Space Odyssey is for me. Have you seen Turning Red yet? I have not. I need to watch it. Actually, I forgot it was coming out, and then in New York, it was everywhere in Times Square, and I really need to watch it. And I've heard a lot of mixed things, but I think I'll like it. I'm a sucker for all of those like Pixar movies. Like I don't remember what's actually the only Pixar movie in recent times that I didn't love as much as other people was Luca. Like I like that. Like it was okay to me, but Turning Red, it looks up my alley, so I'm excited for it. Haha, that's how I felt with Hereditary. I love the first 2 acts. The third act still, yikes, did not roll. Did not like it at all. I am never gonna watch Hereditary again because that movie made me feel so weird. And like, you guys know me, guys. I watch like every single horror movie. Like, I love horror, and things don't scare me often. And I don't even think the movie scared me. It's just my brain was like thinking things that were like, I don't know what that movie did to me, but I will never watch it again. But I agree. I feel like the third act, like the whole turn that it had was so weird. You know what I mean? I feel like you know what I mean. Um, but yeah, I feel like a lot of A24 movies fit that whole like oh my god, it's just controversial. Fit the like, oh, it's pretty looking abstract stuff, but like, why should I care? You know what I mean? No offense to A24 because I am a fan of them, but sometimes I'm like, I don't get the hype. Seen all of Nolan and Villeneuve movies besides everything before Incendies. Cool. I need to watch all of Denis Villeneuve's movies. Also, sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. I feel like I always am. But no, I love Nolan. Like a lot. I love his movies. I'm really excited for his new one coming up. But I also get really excited for both of them. Oh my god, depressing, emotionally brutal films. Damn, it scarred me. The way I want to check it out now because of that. I love movies that are depressing and emotionally brutal. I mean, to a certain point. I just saw a movie actually that I hated called The Machinist by Christian Bale. With Christian Bale. That one was so like depressing, but like not good at all. So, if you have seen that movie and you liked it, let me know because I didn't. Are you into Martin Scorsese films? I recommend After Hours. After seeing it and reviewed it on my channel, it's now my number one Scorsese film. Ooh, that's awesome. I wanted to watch that movie for a long time. Listen, I haven't seen a lot of his movies, but the ones that I've seen, I do like. Let me okay, give me a second because I have, one movie of his. Let me check if it is his movie because that would be so embarrassing if it's not. But it's Casino. Is that his movie? Guys, somebody let me know before I look it up. Wait, Martin Scorsese. Is Casino his movie? Let me see if anybody has answered that for me. Because, oh my god, why do I feel like it's not his movie? Yes, Casino is his movie. Okay, thank you. Okay, I was like scared, guys. I was scared that I was wrong. But I have Casino and I want to watch that one. I have a few other Scorsese movies, but I haven't seen them. That's the thing. I've seen all of his movies that I've seen. I think I've only seen Hugo. No, I've seen The Departed as well. I think that's also his movie, correct? I think The Departed is his. Um, but yeah, I haven't oh no, I've seen Shutter Island. Damn guys, how could I forget? I saw a bit of The Irishman. Oh wait, I've seen some other Scorsese movies. I've seen The Aviator, but I didn't really like that one that much. But no, Hugo actually is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie. That movie kind of it feel like Hugo encapsulates like the movie magic that I love so much about movies in general. And I think Scorsese did a great job directing that one. But and Shutter Island, I love Shutter Island, one of the best thrillers out there. But I really want to get into Scorsese because there's so many popular movies of his. Like you mentioned, I think After Hours. I really want to watch that. I mean, Taxi Driver is a famous one. But I haven't really seen more of his movies. Let's see. Totally didn't buy all of the Twilight movies for $20. Steal. As you should. Okay, let me see. Favorite A24 film for me, it's Good Time. One of the most unpredictable films I've seen coming from the same directors of Uncut Gems. I need to watch both of those. A24, I'd say Midsommar is my favorite. I love that movie so much. One of my favorite horror movies, but it just hits different. I love that movie. Yes. I think he should make more movies like Insomnia. That movie, although it's not one of my favorites and it's not even like near the top, I really appreciated it. And I was really surprised that Robin Williams was in it and he did such a great job. I'm a huge fan of Robin Williams, so I was really happy to see him. My favorite is Uncut Gems. I've only seen 3 A24 movies for Tomorrow with X. Cool. I like A24, I mean, I was just talking about some things that I don't really like about them, but for the most part, I think they're cool. I feel like I always know what type of movie I'm getting when I'm getting into an A24 movie. You know what I mean? Cool. Thank you guys for backing me up. I didn't see this before. I did see this one, but thanks. Let's see. What is the blockbuster movie behind you? This is not a movie. It's a game. I'll show it to you guys. Okay. This is a game, and if you're a movie fan, I think you guys will love it. One of my best friends, the bestest friend in the whole wide world, got this for me for my birthday. And I love it. So it's like, okay, I'll show it to you guys. Okay, so basically, it's like a movie trivia game. So you open it, and it's like, oh my god, such a mess. But it's like the theming is really cool because it's like obviously Blockbuster themed. But the board game is like if you were outside the Blockbuster parking lot. Why can't I open it, guys? Okay, here we go. And then basically there's different categories. So it says one word, quote it, act it. And the whole point of the game is you're trying to figure out what movie the person is holding in their hand with these. So like with one word, you describe the movie using a word. And there's like certain words you can't use. Quote it, you use a quote. And then act it, you act out the movie. So it's like a fun version of Pictionary with movies. And it's like a lot. And it has a lot of cool movies. Like I just pulled up The Wizard of Oz for one of the movies. But this is a lot of fun. If you're a movie fan, like definitely you should get this game. And speaking of games, I know nobody else asked, but this game is also really fun if you like horror movies. The same friend that got me that game got me this one. She's the best. And this is like 100 years of horror. It's fun. I love these games. And honestly, the horror game I play by myself because not a lot of people want to play the horror game with me. And it's fun. Like I just test myself on trivia and it's like a lot of fun. Do you guys remember when I did trivia on here on YouTube? I should do that again, but do it with these games. I think that could be fun. Okay, let me see. Do you plan on watching The Last of Us, and have you seen Peaky Blinders? I want to watch The Last of Us, but like I said, I haven't played the game. But I'll go into it like I did with Uncharted, not knowing anything. It looks cool. It looks cool. And I know like Last of Us fans are really excited about it, so that's awesome. And have I seen Peaky Blinders? I haven't, but I really want to see it. Another show I need to watch. Yeah, Departed is great. That movie's awesome. I saw that movie a little bit too young, if I'm gonna be honest. So I need to rewatch it now that my brain is a little bit more ready for it. Excitement for Stranger Things 4. Super pumped, super ready. I'm excited. The Color of Money. Ooh, I've actually really haven't heard much about that movie. So yeah, nobody talks about it. Yeah, I haven't heard much. Let me add it to my watch list. The Color of Money. Oh, Tom Cruise is in it. Cool. Thoughts on Heat and Collateral, both awesome Michael Mann action movies. I haven't seen any of them. Sorry, Film Lover 134. Haven't seen any of those. Yes, it is a remake. Have you seen the original one? I've been wanting to see it just to see how they compare, because I feel like more people, I think Insomnia is underrated, but I feel like more people talk about the Nolan one than the original. At least that's how I see it. No, I haven't seen Under the Skin. That's the one with Scarlett Johansson, right? I've been wanting to watch that one because that one looks so interesting. You should do trivia. Cool, guys. Maybe my next live stream will be trivia. Like, I think that'll be so much fun, and we can play some sort of board game, like, here on the live stream. I'll be asking my family for that Blockbuster game for my birthday. It looks really cool. Oh my god. I hope you get it because it's so much fun. Like, it's so great. And like the cool thing about it too is that like me and my friends, there was a time where we like kept playing it, and we like kind of figured out every movie that's on it. So like we would just make up our own movies, and like the cool thing about the game is you can just do any movie and like keep playing it. And there's another one. Let me see. Where is that one? Wait, let me see, because there's another movie game that I recommend for everybody. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Right behind me. This one is really cool too. It's like shorter. Say What You See movie edition. Like this one, so like just an example. So like I'll show you these cards, and so like this one is talking about Black Panther. You know what I mean? Like this one is talking about the movie Ant-Man, and this one's like fun as well. Like these types of games are so much fun for movie fans. Like, so if you guys are able to get it. Also, now I can't freaking close this Blockbuster game. So I might have to fix that later. It won't be in the background because it's about to collapse, which is not good. Let's see. The Color of Money will definitely make you want to play pool. After seeing it during the height of the pandemic, my brother and I went half and half and bought a pool table off Wayfair. So worth it. Oh my god, I've never been able to play pool, and I'm so jealous of people that can. I used to volunteer at the hospital, and the little kids used to play pool like all the time. Like maybe not like officially, but they used to play it, and I could never play it, and I was so jealous. Okay, let's see. Okay, most violent movie you've ever seen. You know what came to my mind, and this probably isn't the most violent I've seen, but I don't know why Logan popped in my mind, because I remember when I first saw Logan, I was like, hello? Like, this is brutal. But I feel like there's definitely been way more violent movies that I've seen. I just can't remember any other movie right now, but yeah. Okay, I already read this. Let's see. Did not like Collateral at all. Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise are amazing, but outside of that, it's so boring and it's all over the place to me. There's like 4 storylines for no reason. That sucks. If you dislike 2001, I think there's a chance you may hate Under the Skin. Oh, same vibes. Damn. That sucks. Hopefully I like Under the Skin. Thoughts on Seven Samurai Masterpiece? I haven't seen that one either. I need to watch that one, but I'm glad to know that you think it's a masterpiece. So I think I'm going to end this live stream here. We literally made it to 2 hours, guys, and that's awesome. I don't know if I've ever live streamed for this long. I feel like I have, but I can't remember. But thank you all so much for joining me. It really, really does mean a lot. And thank you guys for all of the support. And you guys just kept like the chat going. And let me see. Wait, before I leave. The most gross movie I've seen is Texas Chainsaw. Oh my god. Texas Chainsaw movies are whack. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. Bye. Have a great weekend. You too. You guys are all the best, and I hope that this was a lot of fun for you guys. And yeah, I'll be back on my channel very, very soon with some new reviews and some new videos. And I'll be live streaming more because I've realized that live streaming is the funnest thing ever to do on YouTube. So bye everyone. Sorry for the weird ending. No, you're good. You're good. We love ending with some gross movies. We love ending. Bye everyone. Thank you so much. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.